Okay.
Much better. Okay, Audrey, take it away.
Hi, my name is Audrey.
Hi, Audrey.
Audrey. Hi, Audrey.
Okay. Oh, there's an Audrey in our class right now, so.
Wait.
Audrey.
I clicked to script side one.
Okay.
Actually, side two.
Side 2? Okay, we're there.
I can't see the script.
Okay, I think so what we're trying to do,
Uh-huh.
Valentine class, we imitated your style, where we are using presentation, which is something we haven't done before.
Okay.
And as we're sharing, we're trying to use the presentation with speaker notes.
Yep.
So what we wanted to say is in the speaker notes.
Okay. So if you go down to the little circle that says options at the bottom of the presentation, by where you...
I think we've got it now.
Okay, awesome.
It wasn't showing the speaker notes the first time, but I think we're good to go now.
Okay.
The school we go to, the secondary, is in an old red brick schoolhouse. Please go to slide 3.
Okay. Now, we had a question about your schoolhouse. Can we ask that before we go to slide 3, Audrey?
Yes.
Okay, Brielle?
Is your school a 2-story building?
Yes.
They think that that's awesome because we only have 1 floor in our school. And are you on the top floor or the bottom floor?
Top.
I don't know. Did you hear them? Oh! So they think that's pretty impressive. That's something that's just normal for you, isn't it?
This probably will make you a little dizzy. We're using our built-in camera on the laptop, but I'm going to try to turn the camera. I can't see ours on the screen right now, so I'm trying to show you out the window.
Oh, do you see the treetop, 3rd grade? Yep.
The tower that you can sort of see something light with some letters on it.
Uh-huh. We can definitely see the tree.
We'll give you some better pictures later.
Okay, very cool. Okay.
Please go to slide 3.
Okay, thank you, Audrey.
Click on next.
Our school is connected by a sloped hallway to a different school called Sugar Creek, which is in the North Building.
Did you understand?
Yeah. Indoor
building.
Our school is connected by a sloped hallway to a different school called Sugar Creek, which is in the North Building.
Oh, does anybody have a question about that? James? Come on over. So let's think about this. Their school is connected through a hallway to another building. Is our school connected to another building?
No.
No, so do you wonder maybe what kind of school that is that it's connected to?
What kind of school is it? High school.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, like ours.
Our school is a small elementary school. We have just over 100 students. And we're a charter school. We have a focus on the environment.
Uh-huh.
The other school is called an attendance after school or a regular elementary school. We have about 500 or 600 students. And we share some of the space, like the library and the gym and the lunch. We're in the old part of the building, and they're in the newer part.
Oh, wow. Now, are you part of the public schools, or is it different?
Public.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
but families need to choose if they want their kids to come to this school.
Okay. So what I'm understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, that since you have a focus on the environment, you do a lot of science kind of things and how what we do impacts the world around us. Would that be safe to say?
Yeah.
Okay. That is pretty interesting. Okay. Oh, Brielle has a question. Here, I'll just turn you around, Brielle.
I do.
Okay. Go ahead, Brielle.
Is the building that you're connected to a 2-story building like that? Yours?
No.
Okay.
And
One more? Okay, Brielle.
do you ever visit the school?
You have to visit your feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. So what you need.
We go there only to eat lunch, for gym class, and for library.
Okay. So those are common areas. Very interesting.
Speaker.
Thank you, Audrey.
Thank you. My name is Ava. Please go to slide 4.
Okay. Hi, Ava.
Our school has a garden. We plant tomatoes, beans, and corn.
Okay, does anybody have a question about that? Okay, Caitlin, I'm just going to turn this around. Oops, there you go.
Do you use the tomatoes, beans, and corn for anything?
We do experiments with them.
Okay, very good. Now we do have, did anybody in here have Mrs. Hauer last year? No, you didn't have Mrs. Hauer. We have a teacher who makes a garden, a second grade teacher every year, and then in the spring they harvest what's ready to be harvested and make this huge salad, and then they share it with other classrooms as well. So that's kind of a connection, but that's just one class. This is a school garden, correct?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Another class is making salsa today with the tomatoes that are still out there.
Oh. They're liking the idea of making homemade salsa. Now, I notice in the picture that there are 2 they look like garbage pails, but I also notice that above them, there's a water spout hanging from them. What is that for?
Do
Do you think you know?
It's from the rain. It collects water
Uh-huh.
to water the plant.
So your school is showing that they're being environmentally sound by doing that. Very neat. So they collect the water and then they reuse it. They use it for watering the plants.
We should do that first.
Stand up and ask them if that's what happens. This is Nathan.
Does the water go down the drain pipes and it goes out the white thing? It goes in the bucket, and then when you ever need it, you just like do something to the buckets and the water comes out. There's like little tubes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Okay.
And there's a hose at the bottom of each one.
Oh, so it just is kind of like it self-waters. Okay.
Hold on for the help.
Okay, we do have a couple other questions about the garden. Is that okay, Mr. Gunlach?
That's great.
Okay. We'll have Brielle and then Caitlin. Or Alec, you didn't have a question yet. Do you have a question? No, okay. This is Brielle again.
Do you go out lots of times and like rake or anything like that?
Rake the garden?
Yeah.
Ava, can you tell what we're ready to do today? garden.
We're getting ready to plant garlic in the garden today.
Garlic?
Yes.
Salsa?
Sarah wants to know. Go ahead, Sarah.
Are you going to put the garlic in the salsa?
The class that's making salsa is using some of the garlic that the kids planted last year, yes.
Okay.
We're getting ready to use some of the garlic from last year that we harvested in July. We're going to plant some of that to grow more garlic for next summer.
Okay, very cool. We'll take one more question from this slide, and that was Caitlin. Then you can ask a question after. Go ahead.
I saw that there was the 2 buckets. On each of them, they have the little white things that come out from the side. What are those for?
Oh, it looks like there's little handles on the side of the buckets. Are those just handles, or are they something else?
I'm not sure. The one we're in right now, our picture is super small and this kind of version. I need to answer some of these, but I'm also trying to be mindful of time because our kids go to swimming in about 9 minutes. Those are for. Does anyone know what those white things are that stick out horizontally? Father? Really loud.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to explain what they are. I'm not sure if you can hear them. Nice and loud.
Yep.
Was your class able to hear Calder?
Yes.
For overflow.
Okay.
Our next speaker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you please go to slide 5?
Yes.
We get to do. I'm Julia.
Hi, Julia.
We get to do some learning outside, inside, and some places that people haven't gone before.
Can you repeat that, please?
We do some learning outside, inside, and in some places that some people haven't gone before.
Do you guys wonder what that means?
Yes.
Does anybody want to ask that question? Okay, Tony?
Where's the place that no one's been before?
It's like different places. It depends when we're going and when.
So is it places in your community?
Yeah.
Neat. Oh, so they get to go out in the community and learn too.
Can we do that?
Yes, you can go to my house and learn some
Very
things.
cool.
In the next slide, we'll give a more specific example of what kids were thinking about.
Okay. So
Can
here's
you go to slide 6, please?
yes.
So can you tell them a little bit about what that's showing you?
It's a solar cooker.
What is that?
They want to know what that is.
It's a solar cooker.
Explain what a solar cooker does.
A solar cooker is like an oven, but you just put it outside and you put it in the sun and then it cooks it.
So what are you cooking there?
Applesauce.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Okay. Do you have time for another question, Mr. Gunlach?
You sure do.
Okay. Alec?
Do you usually pick out like corn, and once you're done experiment them, do you put them in the little oven thing? Yeah.
So are you asking, do you ever cook the vegetables that you grow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have vegetables that we grow?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
I have a question for them.
Okay. Hi there.
Hi, my name's Elliot.
Hi, Elliot.
Hi, please go to slide 7.
Okay.
Our teacher is very nice because he lets us use the computers a lot.
Thank you.
So does anybody have any questions for Elliot?
Yeah, I have one.
Thank you, sir. Nathan?
What kind of stuff do you do on the computer?
Math,
I'm sorry?
math and Scratch.
Oh, we saw that slide, and I can't wait to hear you talk about it.
Big
Okay.
Scratch fan.
I,
Okay.
okay. Yep.
Please go to slide 9.
Okay. 8?
No. Oh, 8. I mean.
Okay. That's okay. Hey, we've been there.
Yeah, of course we have.
Uh-huh.
Lots of times.
Lots of times. We make lots of mistakes. Okay, and what's your name, sir?
No.
Hi, Fidel.
Scratch is a program we can draw on. Any questions?
Does anybody have any questions for Scratch? Okay. Sarah?
How often do you draw on Scratch?
Sometimes we do it in the morning. A lot of times.
A lot of times?
In the morning.
Okay. Oh, and Brielle has a question. Go ahead, dear.
Is there anything else you can do besides color on Scratch?
Yeah, we could make pizza with because
We're gonna have Fidel's the second grader, and he has a lot less experience with Scratch.
Okay.
And we're gonna invite Will in as a guest here, who's a third grader who might have ideas of what to say about how we use Scratch.
And Scratch
Okay.
to go invisible when you press this thing
Uh-huh.
and you can make the sprites that you create or import move. Yeah. And you can move them with steps. And you can make we can put and you can edit them too.
Very cool.
So one more thing that we'd like to do, if it's okay with you.
Yep.
The other day,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to slide back to Skype. Part of why I'm going to have a pretty serious conversation with my class. I don't know how much you could key into, but we're having some attention problems, and I'm not sure how much you're able to see of what some of the kids are doing, but it's not full engagement here. Part of the problem, I think, is in the mode we were in, the kids see themselves on the screen. I think if they were able to see themselves, they would see maybe what you're seeing a little bit.
Yeah, and you know what? We haven't noticed anything, Mr. Gunlach.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Yes, we have that conversation a lot because it's because we're not with you all the time, and I don't know if this is what your kids experience, I always tell these guys that even if you're paying attention and you're laying around, then it looks like you're not really paying attention to the audience, or, so that's a conversation that we have quite often, don't we? And we had it with the presidential election and body language and what it tells you.
Yeah, so that's a conversation we need to have.
But you know what, Mr. Gunlach, this was great. And I also have just a little anecdote. I had told these kids that we were going to be learning about Scratch later on in the year. So this might be something that we can come back to and share.
Maybe send some Scratch projects back and forth.
Yeah, that might be a lot of fun.
So the last thing we're going to try to do before we get on the bus to go swimming is there's this mysterious box of some kind that appeared in our school office the other day. The interesting thing, it's from another school that's also called Around Town. It couldn't be you guys, I don't think, but we got this box. And I've been really dying to open it, but since it's also called Around Town, we thought you guys might be curious about what it is, too.
Yes.
You mind if we open it?
You're getting a lot of smiles.
Did not do anything.
Hello.
Nate says we did not do anything.
What Especially because I'm the one that usually does something wrong.
This is what the box looks like that we got. It's from Town on Church Road. That's not you guys, is it?
It is us. It's us. It's us. Yes.
Let me see what's inside of it.
Okay. I think that there were some of us that were trying not to give it away, and there were some of us that were too excited and gave it away. Please open it. Okay.
You able to see the kids in the package?
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, they're
Lexi, I'm gonna have
They're
you
gonna
consider.
We still
Get that opened up.
Remember we had them in the front?
Oh.
Do you remember? Do you remember now?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the you know what and the other you know what.
Darius, could you finish this job for us? So we have one kid each day that's kind of the person in charge of all the special jobs. So it's Darius is what today he's going to open our package up and see what it is that this mysterious Round Town.
It's making me so hungry.
This might be something nice for after swimming. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes. Oh.
It looks like a garbage bag. That's that.
Hopefully they didn't melt.
I told you to make me hungry.
I thought that might be the reaction.
Now, Mr. Gunlach.
Excited right now.
Yeah, just so you know, there's a reason why we sent you those snacks. The animal crackers are made by Stauffer's Biscuit Company, which started in York, Pennsylvania.
Hang on 1 second, please.
What?
What?
What did you do, Sarah?
Nothing.
Okay.
This wasn't put in all the way. Look at the other
Okay.
Are you ready to listen now? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. The animal crackers are made by Stauffer's Biscuit Company, which is started in York, Pennsylvania. They have been bought out since then, but there's still the plant here, and so they still make and sell the biscuits, the crackers and little cookies and things like that. And then York Peppermint Patties, believe it or not, they got their name because they were first made in York. Yep, so those are both York originals there, those snacks.
What do we say to our friends at Round Town Elementary?
Well, thank you for such a great presentation. And Mr. Gunlaw, I did record this, so I will share that with you.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, have fun swimming, guys.
Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.